This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 702, Finding Yourself Again, or Perhaps for the First Time, by Lisa Merlo-Booth of lisamerlobooth.com. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of ORD. I am Greg Audino, hosting the podcast that covers the many types of relationships in your life and how to be the best we can in them. Today, we focus on the question, have you ever felt lost in a relationship? Or felt like you needed to get away in order to do some soul searching to get to know yourself again? Let's have a closer look at how you can regain control to find your voice again and start optimizing your life. Finding Yourself Again, or Perhaps for the First Time, by Lisa Merlo-Booth of lisamerlobooth.com. It's absolutely impossible to have healthy relationships if you're not the one in them. Far too often I hear women say that they lost themselves. They say things to me like, I don't even know who I am anymore, or I never would have allowed someone to treat me like this before. Fortunately, though, the road to finding yourself again, or for the first time, is right in front of you. You simply have to dare to take it. Here are 5 steps to finding you. Number 1. Know what healthy self-esteem is and practice it. Healthy self-esteem is holding yourself in warm regard despite your imperfections and knowing that your worth is equal to that of every other human being on the planet. Others may be smarter, louder, quieter, faster, slower, more outgoing, less outgoing, etc. than you, and you are just as worthy as they are. The trick is to stop comparing yourself with others and instead begin to love yourself for being inherently you. Healthy self-esteem. Number 2. Know what healthy boundaries are and use them always. There will always be haters out there, and you have to be able to spot them when you meet them. The trick is to not give them any power over you. What people say, how they act, and the choices they make often have nothing to do with you. Healthy boundaries allow you to filter the messages that are coming at you every day, and to have a healthy sense of discernment when it comes to which ones to take in and which ones to leave out. Healthy boundaries are a great system of protection for you and for others when you know how to use them. Learn how to use them. Healthy boundaries. Number 3. Don't allow the opinions of others to take you off course. People will always have an opinion about what you're doing, how you're acting, and what you're saying. Realize that opinions are not facts. Regardless of whether you're talking about how to parent, how to reach a goal, or how to have a successful relationship, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. You will get countless different opinions from countless different people. Stop allowing someone else's opinions make you question your own. Instead, learn to take a step back and figure out what you believe, and then be ready for possible disagreement. Number 4. Cultivate your instincts. Cultivating your instincts requires that you actually slow down enough to realize you have them. On any given day, our instincts are trying to talk to us. This communication can be subtle, like that uneasy feeling you get when a certain stranger is asking for help, or it can be loud, when every fiber of your being is telling you it's not safe. Sometimes your energy will perk up when you talk about a certain option, yet lower when you talk about a different one. Pay attention to those instinctual messages and begin to embrace them as though they are coming from your dearest friend, because they are. Number 5. Listen to your wisest voice. Once you can recognize your instincts and internal messages, you next have to have the courage to listen to them. When your parents are telling you to stay in that miserable marriage, yet your instincts are telling you that leaving will be the best thing for you and the kids, listen to you. If your friend is telling you not to think so much of yourself that you ask for a raise, yet your instincts or wisest voice are telling you to ask for that raise, then go for it. People in your life will tell you what to do all the time, but their answers are based on who they are, not who you are. You decide what's best for you. As you get to know yourself better, these decisions will become easier and easier. Finding yourself requires tuning into you. Pay attention to how people leave you feeling, how situations impact you, what things you find important in life, what brings you joy, and what brings you sorrow. All of these ingredients are what make up who you are. Do you like to laugh? Are you quiet or outgoing or a little of both? Do you like to go out in big groups, or do you prefer more intimate gatherings with a few close friends? If you don't know, start trying different things out and tune in. The ones that feel right will resonate with you. The ones that don't, won't. Get clarity about your values, your likes and dislikes, and your dreams. And once you have clarity, follow them, go after them, and own them. No one can tell you who you are except you. Find yourself, embrace yourself, and most important, be yourself. You just listened to the post titled Finding Yourself Again, or perhaps for the first time, by Lisa Merlo-Booth of lisamerlobooth.com. We understand, guys, at Optimal Relationships Daily, we understand that navigating sensitive issues such as money and health can be extremely stressful, and that stress and anxiety can easily create family conflicts and affect your relationships. We don't want that. Before that happens, just know that BetterHelp is here to help you cope with your emotions. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with your personal, licensed professional therapist, providing a safe and private online environment for you at your own convenience. They have professional counselors specializing in depression, family conflicts, grief, and more to help you out. In fact, you can start communicating with your therapist in just under 24 hours, and anything you share with your therapist will be confidential. BetterHelp is not self-help or a crisis line. It is professional counseling. Look, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/ORD. Join over 800,000 people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ORD. And yet another wonderful post by Lisa, which we thank her for as always. You know, there are so many people offering plateau pieces of advice about just trusting your gut and living freely in each moment. Needless to say, this kind of thinking can lead us astray sometimes. So I just love that Lisa had equal emphasis on getting to know ourselves first before implementing our momentary feelings and the things we feel good about. You know, the more work we put in beforehand, the more we can trust immediate urges as being part of our long-term good rather than just our short-term good, if that makes sense. We are done for today, though, peeps. Have a great rest of your day, and I will look forward to talking to you tomorrow, where we will feature a post on marriage, where your optimal life awaits.